Yo, what's up guys? We are back with another video. Today we are discussing about question set number 16. I will give you some time to read the question. Pause the video and read the question. So here's the first part, and here's like the second part, and here's the third part. Okay. So I think you all have read the question, so I will start explaining this. So there is a school called Kalavila Junior College, and there the student details, the marks that the students get in the exams are kept in record books. So the administration needs a lot of time to check the validity of marks of the students. So the principal has decided, as the question states here, the principal has decided to include all the term marks of all students studying in his school in a computer system. So yeah, and this commission is given to the company called AI Soft, and as the initial stage you have to include only grade 11 students marks as the first stage. So yeah, you work there as a senior software engineer, as the question states here. And yeah, the question number 16 states that basically in the question set 16 you need to only create the database and the relevant tables. So this is like a question number set 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20 is like all combined together. Is the question the same question extends, so keep that in mind. So let's jump right into the MySQL Workbench and create the DB. So the question states that you need to use an ER diagram to create this database. So to open up a connection and go to file and click on new model, and you can rename this database by edit schema, and then selecting what's the name, exam marks DB. So click on rename references. If it's renamed successful, you can see a message here. So you need to click on add diagram, and then you can use T shortcut T to create table. So you can just click here and select this. So first table is student. Yeah, we go table by table. So the index number, so in here it states that the index number is the primary key of student table, and yeah, so it's already there, but we need to change the data type to varchar. Varchar means it's a string data type. So there's like a code for the student code. So the length is like the 10. So the maximum digit of index number that could be inserted into this table is 10. So yeah, keep that in mind when putting the data lengths. So the first name is, so the next column is for first name. First name must have also this is a string data type, so its data type is varchar, and yeah, the data length is 45, which means the maximum characters that could be input into this column is 45 characters. So bear that in mind. and we have to check the not null checkbox. For the primary key it is auto selected when creating. You can't have a primary key that is null. Yeah, and likewise I will create the student table. So I have created the student table. Things that I have changed, like the gender must have 10 characters, could have up to 10 characters. So yeah, and the contact number. In contact number, there can be only like the maximum data type, data length must be 10 digits. So every we so the phone number cannot be greater than 10 digits in real life. So that's why we put 10 here and 10 here. Yeah. So let's move on to the class table. So let's create this. And in here, the there is a the primary key of the class table is class ID. So it must be so it says that it should auto increment. So only integers can auto increment. So yeah, that automatically becomes the data type string. No, sorry, if the question states that it should auto increment, the data type automatically becomes int, because strings cannot auto increment. And yeah, even if you put like small int or some other data type which is numbers rather than int, there can be some issues yeah, when creating this. So you have to give this int. So I have created the class table like here. So I will move on to the subject table. I forgot to mention one thing, that if you need to in auto increment specify that the any column should auto increment, you have to check this box. And so yeah, so you here you have to know that this is, if this is varchar, you can't check this box. So let's move on to the exam term next. Okay, we are done with the exam table. The new data type is date. So we input a date. So yeah, for the exam date, every data must be a time on some kind of time which is kept in the format year, month, and so let me get it here. So this goes like here, like this: year, month, date. So this is the format for date, for so there could be another format like here, like this. Yeah, month, date, hours. So this is known as date time, because we are keeping a date and also a time. So these are like the two main temporal dates. Yeah, I just remember the name, temporals. So keep that in mind. So this is a temporal date, so this is a temporal, and yeah, so the main data types we discovered today was the main data types we discovered today is integers, strings, and temporals. So yeah, and we have to make this note now. Yeah, and I think I have covered this. So thank you guys for watching. And okay, I almost forgot that I need to create this database. So you have to go to database and select forward engineering, and don't change any of this. So click on next, and yeah, let's go to our database and see there is an, oh yeah, so this is the database. So there's a class and exam and student, and student exam marks. Okay, I have took some of the stuff, so there was no error. So this is the exam marks db which we created from this ER diagram, and I'm in Navicat. So this is the class table which we created, and the exam term table and student table, and then the subject table. Yeah, I think that wraps up the video. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.